Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. What do you struggle with?
You struggle with singing.
That's
first
what
off.
I was gonna say. No, but like, what's one thing that you are struggling with right now? What is it? Mine. Okay, I'll go first. So mine is probably, this is something that I've talked about on my channel. Lately, it's been a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. But I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with, especially people that are trying to like get better with food and like have had different eating disorders and stuff like that. Now, I never said that I had an eating disorder because like those are terrible, and then it never got that. But the thing that I struggle with is binging every once in a while. Lately, like I said, it's been a really long time since
Some
I had,
of us in the room
like-
wish we could binge.
Yeah.
You mean
But
one
like,
of you.
The worst.
Well, me.
I remember the
Yeah.
worst time that I ever binged. This is when I tried to lose weight by literally, I didn't realize what I was doing,
Yeah, of
but
course, yeah.
I turned into a raw vegan for a while.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't know. I was
Just
just
all,
like
like, snack
I just
peas?
I just only
Yeah,
ate
like
fruits and
broccoli
vegetables.
makes
That's
sense.
all I would
Yeah.
eat raw. I didn't cook
Right.
them right, so I didn't know that I was a raw vegan. I was just doing that because I thought that was the healthiest way to do it, right? So I was doing that, and then like 2 weeks in, my friend was doing it with me, and he was like, "Hey man, I can't do this anymore." And in my head, I was like, "Well, if you can't do it, I can do it, whatever."
Yeah.
So we both went to Hometown Buffet, and
Yeah.
like, dude, I wasn't
Yeah.
eating. I was eating fruits and veggies. That's it, right? And I went to Hometown
Body
Buffet,
is primed.
and I ate so much food, but it was terrible, man. Like
was
I look
that?
back on it, and I was, it was, dude, I was eating the food, sweating, like not just regular sweating, like sweating through my clothes, dripping sweat. I don't know what it was from,
Brian sweating.
but it was like, dude, it was crazy. That's the craziest
sounds
thing. I
gnarly.
ate so much food that day,
That's
and I felt
crazy,
bad for
man.
like 2 days straight.
You're a
That's
binger.
not-
You're a binger as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna say, man, I'm a bad binger. We're
But
both.
fortunately, you're a binger hard gainer. So like you just kind of turn it into gains.
Look, yeah, what I'll do is I'll
Me too.
anticipate I'll kind of force myself into binge life a little bit on accident sometimes by eating more intermittent fasting style. So I'll stop eating throughout the beginning of my days, work out, and then start eating afterwards. And so
need to do
the
some
longer you wait, when
Yeah.
you're not doing it on purpose, you're just
Yeah.
doing it kind of like to compensate for eating so much last night. You end up just forcing yourself into like this binge intermittent fasting. It's terrible, and I do that sometimes. So it does sometimes work out. 'cause the calories.
Now, and I understand that we're just talking about our struggles, but if you are like struggling with binging a lot, you're doing it like 2 times a week. The biggest piece of advice, and I understand we're just talking about what we're dealing with, is this is something that I feel like a lot of people don't do. It's like just eat a little bit more throughout the day, and it's
No
helped me
doubt, no doubt.
so much.
No doubt.
But that's probably the one thing that like I said, I haven't done it in a while, but like that's the thing that I'm always trying to avoid. Is like
Yeah.
I try not to binge. So
You and
try
I
to
will
make sure.
check in with each other.
Yeah,
on
we're
a
like,
daily basis.
I'll be like, Brian, how was your night? He's like, dude, it was pretty good.
Pretty good, man.
And then he'll be like, how was yours? I was like, well, I kind of ate a lot. And so we're like, we kind of have that support system. But
Yeah,
like,
that's nice. We like check in with each
Yeah,
other. So
yeah.
it's not like it's not a 7 days a week.
Yeah, yeah, no, not
Just
at
to
all, not at
reiterate,
all.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
make
yeah.
that clear, we're talking about something that kind of is a struggle.
What about you? What are you struggling with, man?
Oh, this has been forever and ever. I'm really bad at developing like my own thing. I'm always good at being somebody's helper and helping them at their thing. and
You
being
are really
very
good at that, which I
organized
appreciate.
at that. Like always very helpful to other people. When I try to do my own thing, like if I wanted to open my own business, not a good idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
No, it's not your
I could
personality type.
assist owner though in opening their business. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I've just kind of
Do you think it's like the
It's-
responsibility thing?
I don't know what it is. I'm just really good at helping other
Because it's
people.
not. It's definitely not a work thing. Because like you'll work.
Yeah, I
You know what
work
I mean?
real
You'll
well.
sit there and work, but it's
All it
It's
is,
interesting.
dudes, is it's really fucking boring.
yeah.
That's all it is for LP. You hate doing pointless things like grinding through number work or
Oh,
rules
yeah,
and regulations that someone set
Yeah,
up for you
I'm
to
bad at
to
that.
make a business. You wouldn't be able to handle
No.
reading those paragraphs
bad
and
at
retaining
that.
the information. So that's where it is.
I'm good at thinking of the little things like, you know, that need to be picked up, stuff like that. But for some reason, like, when it comes to the running stuff, I'm like, oh.
This
God.
is something that's I wasn't planning on talking about, but something that I struggle with. It's like people that are really close to me, and like I don't struggle with like saying my feelings on like camera things, but like when it's like a really deep feeling, something that I should say to someone, instead of like I'm bad at bottling stuff in. Like I'll bottle things in instead of just kind of expressing how I'm feeling about a situation. I'll just kind of like let it happen and just kind of soak it in and maybe be mad about the situation or be sad about how it turned out. But I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to rock the boat. I'd rather just let things happen, and then it ends up manifesting in it. This could be like it might end up manifesting in a binge or something like that. Manifesting in something like that. But like I would much rather just kind of let things happen and just kind of get mad or sad or bummed out on the inside and not really express how I'm feeling. And it's something that I've gotten a lot better at recently. I think I have, but it's still something that I'm still trying to work on.
It's hard to like. It's hard to
Well,
express
people
yourself
recognize
sometimes.
it as weakness.
Yeah,
That you're
exactly.
admitting that you're hurt. But in fact, if you tell somebody else that you're hurt, oh man, they're like, I didn't realize there was feelings.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It doesn't come off as weakness, but in my head, that's what I think.
Showing that
Yeah.
you're
Your
vulnerable
ego is telling
actually
you.
makes you more awesome. than the
Yeah.
person.
Absolutely, yeah. You're stronger as a person. You're more well developed. Obviously, you're much more mature than they might have thought you were previously.
Yeah.
The thing I struggle with, and you guys touched on a lot of stuff that sometimes I do. I struggle with, but the thing I struggle with is giving myself any sort of leisure time, like going and being
True.
like,
Yeah,
like my friend will be
absolutely.
like, hey man, do you want to like go, just something like just
Go hang out at the beach.
go play pool or something. I'm like,
editing.
Yeah, but you're a video game thinker.
I am.
You're like, I should definitely be sitting here killing oxen, getting XP instead of. I don't know what spoilers in video games. I'm bad at video games.
But yeah, exactly. Like I weigh every minute of my life to something I could have been doing.
Yeah.
And that's rubbing off on me finally.
It's
which I'm proud of.
It's a bad habit for yourself, but it's also a great habit for you progressing in your career and
Entrepreneurship and
life.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Like as far as taking care of
Yeah.
yourself emotionally, you ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
But you're
Yeah.
definitely not missing out on being consistent and updating things and coming up with new ideas and making things happen. But yeah, I do constantly think like, oh damn, I should like find a girl I think is attractive and then actually like put a day or two a week on dating her and seeing if I like her, and then maybe I'll be friggin'
That's
stoked.
what I'm here for.
You always got my back, babe.
No, but what I want to know is what is something that you guys are struggling with. If you guys want to put it down in the comment section down below, maybe that'll help you.
Yeah, that's cool.
So let
That
us know
could
what
be
you're
another
struggling with.
topic for the BTW
Yeah.
show.
Let us know.